Hello there, boys and girls. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Sir Alex Ferguson Save, episode number 91. And it could be the final episode. We've got the FA Cup final for you today against Manchester United and the Champions League final against Inter Milan. So yeah, 91 and could be done. We've only played Liverpool since we last met, and that was a 1-1 draw. Final game of the season. We finished on 101 points and well ahead of City in second and Tottenham in third. All in all, been a good season for us. Winning the league, winning the Carabao Cup, and winning the Community Shield. We could do a domestic kind of quintuple or a domestic treble at least with the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup with the league as well. So all in all, a good season so far. 2 games for you today. If we win them both, this challenge is done and dusted. As always, if you're enjoying the series and enjoying the challenge, make sure you go down and hit that like button while you're down there. If you're new around here or you've just not done it yet, hit that subscribe button and then follow it up with the bell icon so you're notified every time a video goes live. Without further ado, let's get into this episode. Let's go to Wembley and play United. This is the lineup that is going to go there. We've got Rakitic in goal. Van Zanten, Polcone, Zagadou and Bilal are the back line with Teixeira and Lauritsen in the middle of midfield with Mbolo on the right, Keane on the left, Maddison in behind Adolfo. Couple of injuries. Marin's going to be out for a couple of days, but he should be back for the Champions League final. Bastoni's out for a day, and again, he should be fit, ready for the Champions League final. And Teresiano out for 3 days, and he should be back for the Champions League final. On the bench, Broughton, Gabrielevich, Dodo, Cook, Perry, Maya, and Fetty Arp. Let's get into it. Let's go and win another FA Cup. Again, United lining a 4-1-4-1 like they did in the Champions League. We've got De Gea in goal, Dalot, Diaz, Upamecano and Ezgueta at left back. We've got Ruben Neves in the front of the back for Dude on the right, Sterling on the left, Pogba, Milinkovic-Savic in the middle of midfield, and I can never say it, but Oliveira up top. On the bench, Pavard, Jose Victor, Icardi, Escobar, Mamana and Lukaku. So lots of talent on the bench. Let's go and get it. Corner, Maddison in swinger. Can he find Adolfo at the back? He can, and he puts it in. Thought De Gea got a hand to it, but he just kept hold of the ball, did Adolfo, and squeezed it into the bottom left-hand corner. 21st goal of the season. 1-0 to Newcastle, 15 minutes gone. Maddison in swinging corner. Adolfo brings it down really well. Thought De Gea there, got a touch onto it. He didn't, and Adolfo just put it in. 1-0 Newcastle. And that is half-time. That goal definitely against the run of play. United having loads more shots and a little bit more possession, but we've converted one of our chances. 5 shots, 4 on target, so a little bit more clinical than United. Going to get into the dressing room. Just going to calmly say, what am I going to calmly say? I am going to say, make sure we see things out, ensure our heads... No, not going to say that. I am going to say, actually, I'm not pleased from how we're playing. Rakitic looking a little bit stressed. I'm just saying you weren't that bad. Same with Van Zanten. I'm going to say you weren't that bad. That's changed them round. Let's go out for the second half and hopefully hold on to this lead. Ezgueta gets the ball into Pogba, but good tackle from Mbolo. Lauritsen gets the ball out to Zagadou. We're 5 minutes into this second half, and Adolfo trying to get down that right-hand side, but it's a good header away from the left-back. Neves into Raheem Sterling. Now Ezgueta gets into Paul Pogba, driving at that back line, goes for goal, and Paul Pogba scores with 5 minutes gone in this second half. And as I said, United, you know, tipping the scales a little bit towards their side with that first half performance, and they've struck in the second half. Pogba driving forward, and he just unleashes a hellacious shot, bottom left hand corner, 1 apiece now. Pogba free kick goes for goal, and Pogba scores again. He's got 2 goals in about 8 minutes, and he's changed this FA Cup on its head. Paul Pogba really taking the game by the scruff of the neck, and Rakitic can only get a hand to it. It's 2-1 to United now. 20 minutes to go. We need to get back into this one sooner rather than later. United continue their dominance here from that first half and gone 2-1 up. They go long. Mbolo on now in that inside forward. Cuts inside. Can he go for goal? He can, but David De Gea pushes that round for a corner kick, and it's going to be Maddison to push this corner in swinger now. Pogba gets that ball clear. Perry cuts out to Maddison again. Can't find the ball in, and Ruben Neves gets that ball clear. Well, we're going to pause it. We're going to bring Madison off and we're going to put Fetty up top. We're going 2 up top in the final 15 minutes or so. We're going to put one of these as a poacher if they can play it. No, they can't. One as the advance forward, one as a deep line forward. We're going to put him on attack and we're just going to absolutely batter United for this final 10-15 minutes. 10 seconds left. Can we score the equaliser here? Cook on the edge. Can he get the ball in? Only goes as far as Teixeira. We need to get the ball in sooner rather than later. Referee's going to blow his whistle. Embolo's at the back post and Ruben Diaz gets that ball clear. I think Embolo was offside and that is it. Full-time whistle goes. A quick fire double from Paul Pogba. 8 minutes in that second half. Put United in the lead and they just stayed there. A really, really disappointing defeat against United there, and this series won't end today. The FA Cup is going to elude us yet again, and we now go on, hopefully to put this disappointment behind us and go and win the Champions League. Here we go then, Inter in the Champions League final. We're going to have to put that disappointment of the FA Cup behind us, and this is the lineup that goes to Greece and faces Inter. Rakitic in goal, Dodo, Porcone, Zagadou and Bilal are the back line. We've got Teixeira and Lauritsen in the middle. I'm just going to make him an attacking Mazzala. Embolo on the right, Marin on the left with Teresiano in behind Adolfo. 12 substitutes, we've got 11 there, so everyone's on there if we need them to come off the bench and do some good. Let's submit that team and hopefully win another Champions League. They're matching us up with a 4-2-3-1. They've got Kristains in goal, Odriozola, De Vrij, Markovic and Suarez at the back line. Fabinho and Maicon in the middle of midfield with Kingsley Coman on that left-hand side. Pedrinho on the right. Zaydas in the middle with Divock Origi up top. On the bench, they've got the likes of Sabitzer, Saha, Brozovic, Chilwell, ex-Newcastle man, Pizzi, Ricardo Rodriguez, again, another ex-Newcastle man as well. So, yeah, matching us up. We usually do pretty well against teams that match up with us. Let's go and find out. 25 minutes gone. First highlight of the game. Coman, that's a loose header from Dodo, and we get a good block in. And Odriozola being pressed by Adolfo have to go all the way back to Kristains and taking his time to get the ball further forward. And Dodo heads that on, but only as far as Fabinho. He gets the ball back, and now Kingsley Coman on that left-hand side, but Lauritsen with a really good tackle, but Embolo not anticipating that tackle. Zaydas into Pedrinho, cuts in and hits the crossbar from a far way out, and good effort from the Brazilian, I want to say, on that right-hand side. Marin with a free kick, going to go into that back post. Porcone's there. Porcone scores. He puts us 1-0 up in this final. What a delivery that was from Antonio Marin. Whipped that ball into the back post, and unlikely of scorers, Porcone puts the ball in. It's Newcastle 1, Inter 0 with 6 minutes to go in this first half. And that is half time. With regards to the shots, it's probably against the run of play, but we've had 2 shots, 2 on target and 1 goal. They've had 4 shots, so a bit of a cagey affair on that way as well. Adolfo not playing the best, nor is Teresiano. He's been out with a couple of injuries, Teresiano, so wasn't expecting him to hit the ground running. I am just going to say I'm not happy with the performance out there. Get a little bit better. What I'm going to do is just going to push Adolfo over onto this right-hand side, and it gives Marin a little bit more space and himself some more space to receive the ball. Let's kick off for the second half and hopefully carry on winning this Champions League final. Soares going to get that ball in, hits the post. Great save by Rakitic with De Vrij's follow-up, and we get the ball clear. 10 minutes gone in the second half. Simone Teresiano has been injured. It was someone I was going to look to bring off anyway, and James Maddison is going to go there. I'm going to change him up from an advanced playmaker to an attacking midfielder on attack, just to give a little bit more support to Adolfo. Adolfo's on a 6.4. We need to keep an eye on him for the next 10-15 minutes. If we need to, we'll change him out. Maddison, free kick, goes for goal. And was that the post? Yes, it was. I thought it might have been the keeper pushing it round for a corner, but no, hits the post. It's been a very, very cagey affair, this one, between ourselves and Inter. Into the final 10 minutes now. It's still 1-0 up with that Roger Porcone goal, and with the time is whittling away, and it looks like Newcastle are going to win their second Champions League. We've got about 30 seconds left. Marin cuts in from that left-hand side into Lauritsen. Long range effort from him, and it's going to be a corner. From that corner, Maddison on that wide right, and the minutes seem to be ticking away. But is this the last gasp effort from Inter? Sabitzer into the middle, but it's a great block from Bilal, and we should get that ball clear, and it crosses the line for a throw-in. Can we see this game out? Is the referee gonna blow his whistle? Pitsy down that left-hand side, and Lauritsen does really well in making a foul, basically, to run some more time down. We're a minute over, combing into the back post. Fabinho's there, and I think Soares was offside. Referee's got to blow up, and there he is, blows up for full time. It's Newcastle 1 and Inter 0. Roger Porcone with the winning goal on the 40th minute. 5 minutes left of that first half, and he wins us our second Champions League. It wasn't the best of finals, but we win the Champions League. A really cagey affair between the two sides. Inter doing a really good job in controlling us, really, to be fair, to only 6 shots. But we did have a little bit more possession then. We just didn't use it well enough in the final, but we did enough. We got the win. A 1-0 win against Inter makes us win the Champions League. So we keep missing one of the trophies to finish off this treble. We go again into season 8 from next week, Monday at 5:30, and fingers crossed we'll have another good season. You'll have all the transfers, everything you need to know when we start next week. That's it for today's episode. If you have enjoyed it, please do drop it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you don't want to miss anything. Remember, tick that little bell icon so you're notified every time a video goes live. And until next time, Monday, 5:30, we start season 8. I'll see you soon.